Hello. Hi, everyone. Let me get comfortable. Alright. Trying to pull up the video. Ugh. Could have been worse today. My anxiety was lower, so that always makes everything better. Head pressure was a little more tolerable today, and then afternoon it started to spike. Ugh. I don't get it. I think I'm just getting used to it again. But I can feel it all in my head and right here. I would say if the weather was changing considerably a lot, that I could blame the weather a little bit, but it hasn't. Um, and the only reason I feel it's like medication related is because of the pin pricking in my skull and the back of my neck that accompanies it. Head fog. I should have put that in the title. Head fog's been off the charts. Very, very reminiscent of my first few years off, where every time I do anything a little stressful, the head fog and the head pressure build. Then I started thinking maybe it's like brain inflammation, but everything online, I mean, it says brain fog could be, one of those symptoms, but it's not consistent. So that doesn't make sense. And pressure is not a symptom of inflammation of the brain. They say you really can't feel it like that. So I don't know. I'm sure it's not, but I mean, I have been under loads and loads and loads of stress. So I don't know. It's so hard to gauge any of this shit. If you have any tips for head fog, I've always had kind of a head fog thing going, but the DPDR comes in with it, and then it's brutal. I did manage to take a nap today. I don't really recall falling asleep, so I'm still in that kind of situation where it's not really good sleep at all, but I kind of like just think I'm laying there, and the next thing I know, it's like an hour later. It's pretty cool, but I don't feel rested at all from it. I never usually do, but this kind of sleep where I don't really tell I'm sleeping, it's hard to gauge, and it's really not restful. But it's like I need to lay down. I mean, every day I need to lay down, even if it's just to close my eyes. And it is starting to get a little easier to close my eyes. That's a plus. It's not completely freaking out inside my head. It still is, but not like it was. And it's been like that. I usually try not to say if it's only for like a half a day. I try not to really mention it because it comes right back. But it's been about 3 4 days, and it's been calmer. So obviously that part is getting a little better, and that's a huge plus because that was a scary one. But now I've got this massive head pressure like I did. It's different head pressure though than I recall because the head pressure I had before was like when I got off benzos, it was that band around my head, and it would squeeze. This just kind of feels like my head's going to implode and explode at the same time. It's not super harsh, but it's enough for me to bring it up because it's still pretty rough. In general, it's been a better day than normal. It's kind of too bad this is my better day, though, but still better than nothing. Yesterday, when I went to the dentist and did work, I thought for sure I was going to wake up in absolute torture hell today. And all I did was, as soon as, and it kind of made sense because I had to start doing my taxes, and it takes me a while to do them since it's my business and stuff. But even last year, it was easier for me to do. Now it's like I have a little stress doing it. My head just turns into DPDR fog mode, and it just lasts and lasts for hours and hours until I can like get my head out of it, which is like pretty much impossible. Uh, so yeah, I get this, and I have a slight headache too with the head pressure. So I don't know if I don't know what it's relating to exactly. I can tell it's medication driven because of the way it feels almost electronic in my head. It's hard to explain, but it comes with the pin pricking, and since my sensory's like still overloaded, like even when I went to the dentist, the second I walked in there, I could really see because they have all the walls were different colors. I mean, the dentist is called Familia Dental. They kind of they work with a lot of kids too, so they kind of have these colored walls and shit. The second I walked in there, everything looked insane. My DPDR was higher. My eyes normally flash a little from my visual snow, but I could really tell how much they were flashing. My eyes were flashing, and it was just bad. Good thing that that appointment was quick. This new software I'm using to go on just kills my CPU. I always got the fan going crazy. Appointment was quick. Well, anyway, if anybody's on, say hi. I just want to. I haven't been able to test the chat thing on my new software to see how quick it runs. But yeah, always looking for tips for head fog, and it's just weird because it's like I always wonder if then some of my symptoms are like inflammation related, and if that's the case, I wouldn't even know what to do about it. I'm not taking roids. When I had this problem before and I had to take steroids or something, it didn't help it. So I'm assuming anything major wouldn't help it anyway. But I always wonder, like, if it is something I could actually take care of. But with the pin pricking, it tells me it's definitely benzo stuff. Snowing again. Not much, but just snowing enough to just I wish it would warm up a little bit. Even into this 40 degrees would be fucking phenomenal. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm just going day by day, you know what I mean? Well, I think I'm gonna head off here. It's weird. Once I started using the software, nobody actually says hi. And I just want to make sure I'm not having any issues. If anybody has any issues while I'm live, definitely comment it, later. I'm sure it's fine. I just don't think anybody's wanting to say hi type. But could have used some assistance there to try to test some stuff.